WF representing Palace, so let's tell you about Palace.
Eagle Eye Foot here with the chairman. Palace 2, Southampton 1. Here with JC. Your thoughts on the game today?
I mean, it was a very average game, but 3 points is all that matters, really. The performance was okay. It was very good in patches, but also very bad in patches. Like, for example, the end, our game management is atrocious, really. We're 2-1 up.
Yeah.
I think we should have made some subs way earlier to be getting that third goal to then, cruise it out to the end. But we didn't do that. We didn't get our third goal. We stuck with our 2-1 lead. And you're thinking, okay, there's literally 30 seconds left on the clock. Why are we not running to the corner flag? Why is Kamada trying to play the ball straight back inside to try and get another goal? Granted, he found his path to Nketiah, but my God, was his touch awful. Just go straight to the corner flag and don't even give him the option to do it. Nketiah's, he's struggling. He's really struggling. You could tell there's a player in there. But he needs game time to get that player out. But JP is just playing too well to actually give him any opportunity to get some game time. But my main gripe in this game was game management and also being safe with our passing. The amount of times we tried to attempt to eye of the needle pass that was never on, and it just dispossessed it. Like, we ended this game because with them having more possession than us. I guarantee that's because we just had so many misplaced passes. But, very average game, average performances all round. Just game management's my only thing I can really critique the team on at the moment.
Actually, okay, yeah, going on that theme, the substitutions, and we was talking about it, if we got to about 65 minutes, Hughes was looking, when Hughes gets tired, he gets booked, it's as simple as that. And we were screaming for make a change. I mean, what about Glasgow's substitutions? Too late? Too early? Not enough?
I think it was too late, but I don't think the actual substitutions were wrong. I think that Hughes, the second it hit 65, 70, and he was kicking people instead of chasing them, then you're thinking, okay, this is where Czech Decore should come on. This is where Justin Devaney should have come on. Not leave him on so he can absolutely wipe out someone. Like, granted, he did stop an attack, so I'm not upset that he got that yellow. But he's going to get to them 5 yellows again, and then he's going to be suspended for 2 games.
Exactly, yeah.
And at the rate that Wharton's recovering, he seems to be going backwards. So I think he's going to be playing for most of the season this year. I think Kamada should have come on maybe a little bit earlier for Eze. Granted, he scored a great goal, but his overall performance today wasn't the best. Checking back when he should have driven forwards. The second he scored that goal, he started trying to go forwards, like chipping people, and then they having to rugby tackle him down. Like, that's what Eze needs to be doing. But I think about 10 minutes after he scored, he sort of forgot he scored and he went back to himself again. So I don't think the subs were wrong, just a little bit earlier.
What about, tactically for the game? Obviously, we know that Southampton are poor. We really did make a big deal out of it. But why? Why did we make a big... was there anything that you saw tactically that we could have done better? Or did, lack of pressing maybe? I know the passing, you said it was poor, but did you see anything that was just thinking, well, we're just not doing that right at all?
I think that we weren't keeping our width enough, and I think that's because our fullbacks didn't have the best game. So there were times when, like as you said in your fan cam, where we'd play a pass inside and Lerma would kick it on for Mitchell to go. That is where our width comes from. With the formation we play, our 2 forwards, they're inside forwards. They're 10s. They're not strikers. They're not wingers. They're not the ones to be keeping the width. But most of the time, Eze has to draw out so wide, and we know that he's not very good in wide areas. He's best in behind the striker. And to be fair, that's where Glasner wants him. But because Mitchell's not pushing up, he has to pick up that space out wide, because if he's not there, Mitchell's not going to do it. I don't actually think Mitchell's got more than 2 crosses in this game. I think that's probably tactically where we went wrong today. We weren't brave enough with our wing-backs.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I think you made a really good point there. I'm just going on to the 2 goals now. Obviously, the first goal was a bit scrappy. Trevor Chalobah, goal machine. He's scoring again from another corner, eh?
Yeah, did have his clanger again. I think he had a few clangers, actually. But, obviously, scored from another corner. Seems to be scoring quite a few for us, to be fair, and I'm not mad at that at all. I think even though he had his clangers today, I think he actually had one of his better games, because there were times where he'd get up the pitch, he'd want to link up the play of Munoz, give it, run in on the underlap, go and then drive forwards. He did that quite a lot. There was one time where he put the ball in, and I don't know how he didn't put the ball in the net. Like, it was a great cross across the face of goal, and he went flying up the pitch. So we had a nice little underlap going there, like what we did with Klein last year under Glasner. But, you know, I thought we had a very good game today. Very underrated game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And the we're famous now, look. And the second goal, obviously, from another corner, and probably the only decent thing Mitchell did, because when the corner came across and the ball went out, and Mitchell then lobbed it back into the box, not enough for the keeper could get it, but just enough to put it in danger. What do you think of that goal? Eze's goal.
Are you sure that's what happened?
I think that's what happened. I have to look at it when we got on the telly.
I don't think that's what happened. I think what happened was we put the ball in, the ball came back out, and then Kamada drove. No, it wasn't Kamada.
No, I think it was Mitchell.
Someone passed it.
Yeah.
The ball was bouncing, and he just gave it a whack, and it went in. So, you know, good to get it through all the bodies. I can see why Arsenal got rid of Ramsdale, because he's got a bit of flappy hands. Positioning's all over the place. Had some good shots at the free kicks. One was perfect. He just didn't have enough power on it. So yeah.
And as you said, and then going 2-1 up, and then getting to probably the last 5-10 minutes and 5 minutes of injury time, in-game management, so poor, wasn't it?
Awful. Like I said earlier, why are we not going to the corner flags? Yeah. Why are we not doing the safe passing? And to be fair, we probably brought on the two guys that are getting paid the most wages in the whole team, Kamada and Nketiah, and both of them, they're not good enough.
Well, we got over the line, which is the main thing. Anyway, you're man in the match today.
I'm going to go a little bit different. I'm going to say Trevor Chalobah, because I think that he scored a goal. Granted, it was a scrappy goal, but still scoring pretty often, to be fair, doing very well. We're going to miss him against Chelsea because we've got him on loan, so I'm sure that what will happen is Chris Richards will literally go onto the other side. I thought he had a good game today. Going forwards, a lot more on the ball. Granted, he did have his moments, but close second for me is Mateo.
Yeah, I totally go. I thought he held the ball up brilliantly. At the Palace?
Always at the Palace.